The former governor of Abia State, Ikpeazu, have come out to respond to those that are leaving PDP in Abia State. He said these people are hungry and they cannot even endure hunger for a while. That's why they are joining other parties. As for him, he's still with PDP. And he went further to say that PDP can still reclaim Abia State in 2027. If they can come and work together, if they can act as Gideon, that is not about numbers. I believe this was induced by alcohol for him to make such statements. But he still believes that they have a chance in 2027. He doesn't even know that him as a person, as an individual in Abia State, his own political career is dead. Not just PDP is dead in Abia State. Ikpeazu's political career in Abia State is dead. So he should focus more on following Wike around, so that if they make it in 2027, he can think of how to talk to his oga. Maybe they will give him a federal appointment. But when it comes to Abia State, I hope he's not even thinking of Abia South in 2027, because it's not even possible. So he was just making all these drunkard statements. I believe he was saying this in his sitting room. If he said it outside his sitting room in Obingwa, they would definitely stone him. And he went further to explain why PDP failed in 2023 in Abia State. They said they were not working together. A lot of people were against the party. They were in the party but against the party. That's why they couldn't make it. And they have all these issues against each other. And when the reconciliation group came to him, he told him, you don't reconcile people that have not reconciled with themselves. That some of these people are the problem of the party and that they don't even want the party to work out. But let me tell you 3 reasons why PDP failed in Abia State in 2023. Number 1 reason why PDP failed in 2023 was that their cup was full. Have you heard of that saying that 99 days is for the thief, but 1 day is for the owner? They never know that that day was coming, when Abia State will finally rise up to claim what belongs to them. PDP have been stealing from Abia State for several years, for almost 24 years, and they thought it's going to continue forever. You cannot keep stealing now. One day the owner is going to catch you, and that was exactly what happened in 2023. They were caught, and it was over for them. And their cup was full all around. A lot of aggrieved party members. PDP was busy stepping on the toes of their own party members. A lot of people felt manipulated, exploited in PDP because they had no choice. And when election came, you see members of PDP, agents of PDP voting even against PDP. Not just because they wanted change in Abia State, but they just wanted to pay back PDP with their own coin. So a lot of people were hurt in PDP. And they felt that 2023 was the year of revenge. But everything was working together for the good of Abia State. Number 2 reason why PDP failed in Abia State was because they were too comfortable with winning. If a soothsayer would have said to PDP in 2022 during their primaries that they would lose 2023 general election, they would never believe it. PDP doesn't even consider general election as anything in Abia State. What they consider as election in Abia State is PDP primaries. During their 2022 primaries, it was as if they have done the main election, that anybody that comes up with that primary ticket will definitely become the governor in 2023. That was their calculation, because that is how it has been working. But they don't know that things have changed. Ikpeazu, Ikuku, Tioji, all these people were parading themselves as gods during their primary election in 2022. They never knew what was coming. They thought they had the final say. Even when they were dragging about where to zone the party tickets, talking about equity, that power was supposed to return back to Abia North. And these people were like, Abia does not have 3 senatorial districts. It's all about Old Bende and Old Aba. There was this debate going on. And these people were just feeling themselves that they are going, whoever they present will definitely become the governor of Abia State in 2023. But they don't know that things have changed. They were still relying on their old strategies on how to manipulate elections in Abia State. If it doesn't work this way, or maybe it will work through INEC. They were just relying on their old manipulative tactics, but they don't know that time have passed and things have changed and a storm was coming. They never imagined it, trust me. PDP never imagined what happened in Abia State in 2023. It came as a fire, it came as a shock, and they are dead forever. Number 3 reason why PDP failed in Abia State in 2023 is because God heard the cry of Abia State. Everybody in Abia State was crying. The young, the old, working, non-working, everybody, indigene, non-indigene, as long as you're in Abia State, these people were crying. And enough was enough. God heard the cry of these people for 24 years. What they have been doing to them, how PDP have held them hostage, and nothing was going on in God's own state. Can you imagine that? They don't know that Abia State is God's own state. They don't know there's a limit to what you can do physically. What happened in 2023 in Abia State was majorly controlled spiritually. The wave came, it started from the national level. and he get down to the state level in Abia State. And Governor Alex Otti have had this long successful career in banking industry, getting to the top. But I believe he had a greater purpose, which is serving Abia State, what he is doing right now. I believe that God orchestrated that. So whatever they were doing, they were planning, they don't know that the storm was coming. And when it came, it uprooted everything in Abia State. And I know wherever late Professor Ikone is right now, he will be regretting why he gets to know people like Ikpeazu or even PDP. Because he wouldn't have become the sacrificial lamb of what happened in Abia State. And they went ahead to present Okea Hiwe. The man, when you even watching him during the campaign, you know that this man is just a shadow of himself. He doesn't even know what he was doing. They just pushed him forward. In the middle of the storm, he was filled with fear and excitement at the same time. He doesn't even know what was going on. But he don't know that was the end. That was the end of PDP in Abia State. So whatever they were planning doing, God was kicking against it in Abia State, because they will not continue to hold his own state hostage. Abia State, God's own state. They don't know. For 24 years, nothing was working in Abia State. Everything crumbled in Abia State. And these leaders were happy, sharing Abia State allocation and idea, thinking that they are gods, that nothing will happen in Abia State. They have the final say in Abia State, and they forgot they were also human beings. And God did the final, the last hope they had. And God terminated their final plan on how to change the outcome of that result in 2023, and planted his own daughter, Adazion, Professor Naya Otti, as the returning officer of Abia State. PDP thought it was before. They don't know that who came this time around can never be influenced by anyhow, by money or anything or status, because it was divinely orchestrated. She didn't just appear in Abia State as the returning officer. It was divinely made so. And she delivered the final judgment. And that became a nightmare to PDP in Abia State. Even till today, they have not woken up from that nightmare. They never saw it coming. The storm came unexpected. And finally, Abia State is free. So I believe whatever Ikpeazu is saying right now concerning Abia PDP was induced by alcohol and frustration. Because there is nothing like comeback for PDP in Abia State again. PDP is dead and gone in Abia State. And if you're from Abia State, or you're a lover of Abia State, grandchild, whatever you are, friend to Abia State, subscribe to this channel, because you will not miss anything that is happening in Abia State.